Oh, hey, I didn't see you come in. I was just working on getting some big gains. By the way, I'm James Brains with the Brains Report, and just using this device, this goofy-looking device. I'm reviewing it. It's the OYO Personal Gym, and I've been using it for about 2 or 3 months now, and I'm getting some big guns. I'm getting some big gains. And yeah, it's a pretty cool device. It's great. I haven't had an arm day in probably a couple decades, and so it was good getting a device that really works the arms. So let's get to the basics of this. OYO stands for on your own, and basically it's a workout on your own. It's based on Spiriflex technology that was developed by the same people who developed OYO. And Spiriflex technology was used by astronauts, still is, used by astronauts on the International Space Station so that they can maintain their muscles and bone density so when they come back to Earth they don't just turn to like jelly, they don't fall down, they remain strong. And I talked to Dr. Leroy Chow, who is an astronaut. He spent 6.5 months on the ISS. And he used this while he was up there. And when he got back, they found that he had actually gained muscle mass and bone density having used the Spiriflex technology. Now that he's on Earth, he promotes this and he uses it when he's traveling. So this is a much smaller version of what they use in space, and conceivably it can fit in your back pocket. I'm guessing you need to be wearing Jenko jeans though, because it's still fairly sizable as you can see. And I haven't figured out how to get it to stay folded, but that's how it works. And as you saw when you burst in on me, it works by pulling and pushing. And they have nearly 200 exercises that you can do. There are videos on the website that all are some form of the squeezing and the pulling apart. You can do like some lateral stuff on either side. You can do some bicep stuff. Takes a little bit getting the hang of it. Yeah, really working it today. So you can adjust the resistance using these cool flex packs. It comes with 2 10s and a 5. And to add more resistance, you line up the red arrows and forcefully push it down. And then it's more resistance. Right now I have it on 20. I do most of my workouts on 15, so I'm just going to show you that it works like that and not do too much of a workout. Right now there are 2 types of the OYO Personal Gym. There's the Pro, which is this one. Sorry I destroyed the box. And there's the LE version. The Pro version costs $50 more. And they sent me both to test. And first I'm going to get into what they both come with. They both come with the flex packs. They both come with these leg anchors where you can take off the end and put the leg anchor on. And then you strap it onto your legs. And you can do those like weird exercises you see people at the gym doing, where like they're spreading their legs wide open and it's really awkward because they're making eye contact with you while doing it. But you can do this in the comfort of your own home and you don't have to make eye contact with anyone. But yeah, it goes on your legs, and let's pretend my arms are my legs. It's like that. You can work those thighs, outer and inner thighs. There's other stuff you can do. Like there's the single leg kickback that they try to get me to do, which I found does not work well. It doesn't function well. For the most part, I have not enjoyed the leg attachments. They've been fairly awkward. Also comes with a door attachment, which I have not used at all. I'm doing the 10-week challenge, which is basically you use the OYO 3 or 4 times a week, and they have all these exercise videos. It's like circuit training. You do each exercise for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then you go through the circuit again. You do about 4 or 5 rounds, and it lasts you maybe 20 to 50 minutes. Good workout. I usually have the sweat pouring down. I'm on week 6 right now, kind of taking my own sweet time. But yeah, I haven't used the door attachment for that at all. It also comes with this exercise wall chart, which goes over all the different exercises you can do. Well, most of them. Pretty neat. It comes with a product guide, and it's backed by a 3-year warranty. And I feel like I won't need that because this seems pretty solidly made. So I first started with the Pro, and I gotta say I'm not impressed with the Pro version. There has an app that you sync up to, and the app is marginally useful. It only works with the iPhone. You can't use it with the Android, and my main phone's Android, so I'd use my wife's iPhone. It doesn't connect easily, and the benefits are limited. It keeps track of reps. It gives you a hard time if you aren't doing enough reps, so in that way it kind of coaches you. And it keeps a log of your workouts. But yeah, there are a lot of downfalls to it. It's hard watching on the tiny iPhone screen, watching the exercises to get them right. So I recommend if you go the Pro route, make sure you have a Chromecast or something so you can watch it on a larger screen or on a smart TV or something like that. So yeah, I don't think the Pro is worth the extra $50 at this point. OYO seems committed to doing a good job with this product, so they may update things and add more benefits. So maybe check out the product page to see if there are any added benefits to the Pro. What else did I... So the dumb version, the non-Pro LE, it's called, was pretty great. Like I said, did the 10-week challenge. The exercises almost always involve the arms. There are a few like squat exercises that don't involve the arms. But for the most part, if you're squatting or doing lunges, they have you doing stuff with the upper body at the same time. I'm going to show you, well, I'm going to half show you. We'll have exercises where you keep your arms out and you do a squat while squeezing together and then like pull it apart when you come up. A lot of exercises like that, like full body exercises, which I appreciate. It makes more efficient use of my time. And one of the things that was hard getting used to was making sure the dowels are in place. Now I even have a hard time not getting the dowels in place, but if you have it off a little, you can't squeeze it together because the dowel things aren't in their holes. So you gotta make sure they're in the holes before you squeeze together. Some exercises that can be more difficult than others, but for the most part, once you have the hang of it, it's easy. I also doing the curls. I think it was the curls. I accidentally pinched my bicep. There's some spots where you could accidentally squeeze your bicep, and it hurt. It hurt. It pinched. I howled. My wife came to see what was wrong. God bless her heart. The workout videos move very quickly. They expect you to go from like doing like some hip thrusts toward the ceiling to like being standing up and doing, I don't know, whatever you might be doing, like a shoulder press. And so there are pluses and minuses to that. I like that the videos move quickly so that you keep your heart rate up, but it's also kind of frustrating when you want to get right in, like you can't get right into the exercise. You have to hop up off the floor. You're kind of behind a little bit. As a completist, that kind of gets to me. And what I want to say, at the end of week 3, I found that things really pick up. They go from 30-minute segments to 1 minute, so you're doing the same exercises for twice as long, and that really kicks my butt. But overall, I recommend this device, especially if you live in a place where it's cold all winter. This way you can get your exercise in a small space without having to venture out into the snow. And again, you don't need a lot of room to exercise, and you can bring it with you wherever you go. If you're waiting for your lasagna to be served at the Italian restaurant, you can get some quick reps out and kind of work that lasagna away before the lasagna comes, so you can constantly stay in shape. And I would recommend, if you do buy this, you should really commit to the 10-week challenge. I think there's some good gains to be had there. And yeah, I recommend it. If you are interested in buying it right now, check out the link in the video description. If you have any questions about it, please comment below, and I'm more than happy to answer them. And if you'd like our next review delivered directly to you immediately once it becomes available, please subscribe. In the meantime, stay fit.